So I've been inspired to make content again. And you might be like, Kylie, what the heck? But welcome to Poppin' Talk. Where are we poppin'? Our Pops. That's the brand name. I don't know what Dollar General's is. But today I was inspired, sort of, I guess, technically, to start making content again, right? Because by a TikTok I saw, I did try to go and find it after I was like, actually I am inspired by that TikTok. I couldn't find it in my watch history. And I saw it today. So I don't know, maybe it got deleted. Who's to say? But she was, she's talking about like, what she said like really kind of reframed content for me, I guess. Because I have a deep desire to be seen, right? Horrible intimacy issues. To be loved is to be known. And I've never felt known. Who's to say? Basically what she was saying was like, just like getting it out there is good. Having your face be seen. And I love making a TikTok. But don't ask me. Don't ask me what my TikToks are. I love a good one-liner, but I don't think I frame it well a lot of the time. And then my friend Amanda wants to start a podcast. And she is a woman that has lived 10,000 lives, and I love women like that. I think it's, my friend Christy at work has lived 1,000 lives, and is not even 40. Because I love that idea. Living that idea, horrible. Hate it. And you know why? Because I hate change. This is to say, I've hated change forever, actually. Literally clock back to when I'm 12. That was my word of the year, was change. I tried to be active in, I don't know. And that has just followed me because I have such a sense of forever, which, comes down to black and white thinking, I guess. Learning to Live in the Gray by Kylie. The other half of to why I decided to dip my toe back into the content pool was because this week I deleted Instagram, and last week I deleted Facebook for several reasons, I guess. Some are kind of dumb and I don't really want to say them out loud to you. One of the big ones was I was becoming too parasocial. And I was having panic attacks over, I don't want to say being perceived, because I think rephrase. I feel like that gives other people power over me, and I don't want that. Because I love to engage in the online content that I consume, which meant on Instagram, it ended up becoming, most of Instagram was, I was just watching stories, right? I was like, this is all I'm using Instagram for. I don't like to post here. And I see everyone else a lot. And I was like, I don't think that is what is good for me right now. And then I deleted Facebook because, I'm deleting social media, everyone. Keeping my Facebook. No, Facebook was what I got rid of first. It was the easiest to get rid of. It sucks because I do have some, more millennial friends who are still using Facebook the way it was intended. That's not true. I don't think anyone does. They use Facebook in the way it was marketed. And so, I have a friend who is getting divorced, and I think she probably posted about it on Facebook, and she was surprised I didn't know. And then, you know what? You know where I love to lurk? Facebook Marketplace. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And that is just not good. And I'm not saying I'm deleting my accounts. Let me be clear. But Instagram, I really kind of shut it down and went private. I think I technically still have Facebook Messenger, so you might be thinking, Kylie, why did you keep TikTok? I think it's a fairly logical exception, because if I quit Instagram because I was seeing too many people I knew, you know, TikTok, 90% of the content I think most people consume on TikTok are people they don't know in real life. And here's the thing, maybe that's horrible too. Who's to say? You know, because it's not the same as like being a journalist or a movie actor, you know, where it's like it's a more heavily curated experience. Whereas I don't know, whereas like TikTok, maybe it's just because they knew I was gonna become a content creator, but I've been seeing a lot of just poster drafts. That's what's gonna, you know, the ones that I think are gonna do poorly or like are random or not, blah 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 blah, are the ones that pop off. Was not on Vine. Include my Twitter, my ex. I'm still on Threads though. Kicking it on Threads. Threads I do think has kind of filled the gap that is kind of left by the destruction of Twitter and some of Tumblr. I don't really know where all the on Tumblr went. All the corn on Tumblr went. Anyway, I just wanted to reintroduce myself. I don't know if I did that. Obviously I wanted to eat some popsicles. And who's to say what happens next time?